Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of this remains quiet for now. But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Yes. Believe me, you'll receive more useful assistance from these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
How will you do that?
There is always a watch beneath our window. I have only to call him.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read, can't you?
Big Oliver from our gang. He can, as his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just got to look where the rum and the red lights are.
Sorry to trouble you, Mr. Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
I will do just that. I'm imagining that it's regarding the CPR thing.
This is where I keep my post.
Things real quick. See if there's anything I need to go over. Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's head on down to the station. Or Scotland Yard, however you want to refer to it as. Alright, what else do we have? Okay, so Lestrade might have some new facts about the case. That seems to be it for new information in the case book. Is there any new deductions that I can come to? I doubt it. Nope. Alright.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always, what happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
Interesting. Pray tell.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do you have him here?
Yes. He refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
Let us hope so.
Ah, yes, and one more thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breathtaking.
Alright, so I guess we need to go on down to the evidence room and examine Hurtley's belongings. Okay.
These are the suspect's belongings.
Alright, stained letter.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals. A pen. Nothing unusual about it.
What about the boots?
Liam Hurtley's old boots. They're a size 9.5.
I also need to go over
These are the suspect's belongings.
What was his name? Nelson or what? I forgot. Sorry. 1 second. Nelligan. That's what it was. All right, real quick. Interrogate new suspect at Scotland Yard, Liam Hurtley. I'll do that in a second, but I do need to compare the
I wonder if these are
certificate.
connected.
Yeah, there's CPR right there.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Alright, so we got some new stuff to go over. Alright, so we got missing papers. A stub of bond certificates found in the cabin proves that certificates for the companies listed in Nelligan's notebook had once been there. Possibly the missing tin box? Yeah, there you are. Okay, so stolen valuable papers, valuable bond certificates were kept inside the stolen tin box. Okay, so we got something new. Nelligan's motive. John Nelligan could have been caught stealing the bond certificate. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey. Alright, well, we got that to go by now. So Nelligan does have a motive. That is something that we now are privy to. But I still want to go ahead and talk to Hurtley. To convict someone at this point would be irresponsible and stupid and not really characteristic of something that Sherlock would do, just because it wouldn't be interesting. Hold on a sec. Can I talk to this asshole?
How is the investigation
No? All right.
going, Mr. Holmes?
I don't know. You tell me. I mean, you're technically in charge of it, aren't you? And I'm confused. Oh, there you are.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely, and considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Could you at least tell me who you are, and exactly what happened that you should be brought here?
My name is Liam Hurtley. That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
You can eat a dick, Liam Hurtley. Alright, let's profile you, bitch. What do we got here? So there are 3 things that we can deduce from this guy. Here's number 1. He's got an old scar. No, wait, there's 4 things. Never mind. Or maybe there's 5. It's hard to tell. Handkerchief? Crested tit. Is that like a British thing? Because, I don't know. Where I'm from, tit means something else. Plant remains. Gardener's hand. Ah, so he's the gardener.
That's all for now.
I'm not saying another word.
Really? That's it? I figured I'd ask him a few questions. He's a gardener. Liam Hurtley is the tough one. What is he trying to hide? Liam Hurtley's old boots, size 9.5. Is this something new? No, we've already gone over that. Alright. Oh, new person profile thing. Okay, Liam Hurtley is a stranger who was arrested by the police as a suspicious individual seen prowling around at night near Woodman's Lee. He's a former soldier who left the military with an honorable discharge after having been wounded in the neck by shrapnel. Now he lives a quiet life working as a gardener. Maybe we go back to the initial crime scene and ask the wife about Hurtley? Considering he's a gardener, it's just, I don't know, it's rather convenient all of a sudden. Actually, let's go and talk to the... God damn it, I keep on forgetting names. Fucking just... Jesus. Lestrade. That's who. Let's go talk to Lestrade real quick. Might have something... Nope. Okay, you're useless. Why would I think that you had anything to contribute? Silly of me. Really silly of me. Is that nothing new?
These are the suspect's belongings.
Okay. Alright, whatever. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and talk to the lady, the woman, the widow. real quick at Woodman's Lee. If that doesn't have anything to go off of, then we'll go back to Baker's Street. Sorry about that, guys. I had to cut the video real quick because of some serious performance issues that were happening. I know that I'm kind of skipping a little bit to this area right here. I'm currently at Baker Street, and I'm looking at these chemicals. And from I've already done this once. I made a mistake, but I'm pretty sure I have it now. But yeah, essentially what it is what was it? Blue comes
First
yeah.
condition. All 7 reagents should be used. Second condition. Orange reagent should be the 3rd one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition. Colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Exactly. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to put the blue in. Here we go. Go put that back. And it doesn't make any mention of green, and so I saved it for last time, and that didn't work. So we're gonna go with green for second. And blue doesn't come after anything, so I'm gonna go blue, green, blue. Then we're gonna go with orange. Come on. Now clear comes after orange, so we're just gonna go into a pattern of orange, clear, and that should work, I would imagine. Alright, here's hoping.
Done.
Okay,
now
cool.
I can proceed further.
Yay!
Let us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Sorry, there's a plane coming in over my house right now, so I hope you guys can't hear that too much, but my apologies if you can. Alright.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
Okay, I did as you asked and hid them well, but I beg you to reconsider. Bunch of kind of, cut off words. Remember our vows. I've done nothing dishonorable for which you, me. So yeah, just kind of clusters of statements. So we have Hurtley's letter, which was seized from Hurtley. A portion of the text was successfully recovered after chemical processing, and that's all we've got left from that. All right, so we've got a new thing to go off of. I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't think. Let's just go ahead and try to make... Oh, whoa, what the fuck was that? I don't even know what I just... Well, shit. I don't... Okay, so it was, the papers and the break-in, I guess. Sorry, I really didn't think that was gonna happen, but, okay. Alright, so we gotta choose between two things. So, they were somebody was breaking in to retrieve the notebook. The break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook that had been lying in a pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made these attempts, or they were looking for papers. Nelligan was looking for his father's papers inside Black Peter's cabin. It explains his presence at the scene of the murder. I'm gonna... I'm not sure. I would have... That's rough. That's difficult, I gotta be honest with you. Looking for papers almost condemns Nelligan as the person who did it without any shadow of a doubt. Retrieving the notebook is more of a ambiguous sort of thing, and just because I'm not sure, and we've got this other guy now, I'd rather just remain kind of neutral at the moment, so we're gonna go with retrieving the notebook. What's this? So, Nelligan's motive. Could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to murder Peter Carey, or his innocence. John Nelligan is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murderer, either by physical or psychological description. I like this one a lot more. I genuinely do not believe Nelligan was the one who killed anybody, so we're going to go with innocent on that. Okay. Okay, can't read that now. God damn it. What does that say? Red color highlights logical conflicts between deductions. They can't be or they can be resolved by switching to alternate deductions or by finding additional deductions that aren't found yet. So, yeah, this is a logical, a bit of a contradiction, but I really don't believe Nelligan did it, so I'm going to go under that assumption for now. And maybe with Hurtley we can find out some new information. Hurtley, you bitch, you better tell me what I want to hear. I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Where is Hurtley? There you are.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Hurtley's boots, Hurtley's letter.
I did as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing special.
Well, you're a smart one, but it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Oh, what's this? Footprints? Carrie's boots or Hurtley's boots? But wait, hold on a sec. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. Too small.
These boots don't match the footprints.
Interesting.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Ah, okay. What do you know?
These boots match the footprints exactly.
That's not good for Hurtley. Okay. Alright, so we got more evidence now. Liam Hurtley's boots exactly match the footprints at Woodman's Lee. Actually, I think we have a couple things to read here. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. No, I've already read all that. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back to Hurtley. Or we can talk to her real quick. Ah, fuck that. Let's go ahead and talk to Hurtley. Because I'm sure that I've got another question for him now. Alright, Hurtley's footprints. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman's Lee exactly. But Judah Carey says that her husband took care of the garden himself. Doesn't sound feasible. She might be hiding something. Yep, there you go. Alright, unexplained presence. Liam Hurtley's boots match the footprints at Woodman's Lee, thus proving that he was there. Judith Carey denies he was their gardener. Alright, so we got some more questions for Mr. Hurtley right here. Alright, dickhead.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation.
I love how he says suspect. It's like he's just condemning him as like this suspect. I don't know, I just find it funny.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never been there.
Bullshit.
The second pair of boots that you had with you when you were arrested perfectly match the footprints found near the cabin where Peter Carey was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
Does mean you're lying, though.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you care to explain it?
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
Gardening? I mean... Hold on a sec. Between gardener and well-kept garden, this might... Let's go ahead and... Okay, gardener. Stranger arrested by the police. He's a former soldier who left the military after being wounded. He now lives a quiet life working as a gardener, probably at Woodman's Lee. Okay. And then well-kept garden is here somewhere. I just want to read the description just to be sure that I'm not fucking it up. Here we are. The garden and the fields are well kept. A capable gardener works here. I'm going to go with gardener. There we go.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
I observed your hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were mowing very recently. But the most obvious clue presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
All right, you got me. Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
He said tit again.
That's all for now. Hurtley's stories are false leads, but now I know one thing for certain. I must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
Thanks for telling me what to do there. Alright, something hidden. According to Hurtley's letter, and by his own words, we hid something at the spot where the garden tools are kept. He's a gardener at Woodman's Lee, so I should definitely conduct a search. Good idea. Alright. Wait, hold on a sec. I can just fast travel this way. Back to Woodman's Lee. Alright, lady, you got some splaining to do.
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind me. Here is the key to open it.
Thank you, madam.
Goddamn right. Okay. We got something else. Okay, find a use. She just told me how to use it. Find a use. Fuck you.
Let's see what could be hidden here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. There's a first-person view. I didn't realize that. Alright, let's see if this works. Oh! I gotcha, bitch.
Let us see what is in this box.
Alright, rotate the lock cylinders to form a complete line. Please note that some lines are deceptive. Alright. A complete line. Oh, there. Wow, that was quick. That was a quite complex puzzle. These are my letters
A
now.
bundle of letters in a woman's hand with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
Okay, so we have a new letter, it seems. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all the time that I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose that they are sinful and no good can come from them. I fear what might happen. I fear going against God. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man with whom I have been bound by God. It is his divine will, and thus my husband is the cross that I must bear. He makes my life a living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. Oh, isn't that sweet? Romantic correspondence between Liam Hurtley and Judith Carey. It was found while, inside the small wooden box hidden in the garden shed. Alright, cool. Okay, lady. What's up?
Madam, I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I just don't get that. Why is it timed? I don't understand.
Mrs. Carey, we found your letters.
My letters? I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well, here they are.
Oh, this is terrible. terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
You believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone, please.
Thank you, madam. I wonder if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Okay, so we got something else to conclude, too. Alright, so Judith Carey's confession. Let's see. Maybe? Yeah? Okay. Alright, so desperate jealousy. Liam Hurtley loved Judith Carey so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into murder. Alright, so we have Hurtley's motive. His relationship with Judith Carey gives him a motive for killing Peter Carey. Alright. I'd have to say he has a much higher chance of being guilty than Nelligan does, despite the fallacy, evidently, that I've concluded to. Oh well. So what's next? He said what was next, and I wasn't paying attention. Like an asshole. Maybe Wiggins has found some crew members already. Worth to check it.
Mr. Holmes, we found the sailors from that list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Okay, Hugh Patton, sailor. James Lancaster, helmsman. Patrick Cairns, harpooner. And Pablo Coventrow, I guess, is also harpooner, but he died last week. So probably not the killer.
This is interesting. Let us review the other sailors now. This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
Oh, that's right. I didn't even think about that part.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Excellent. Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
It's amusing to me how, like, I'm just standing in the exact same position sometime later, which I imagine is at least like an hour. I guess Sherlock doesn't get bored very easily. Okay, so we got Patrick Cairns now, but I gotta be honest with you, there's not really much else I can go off of with everything else I have here, so, but I'll still read it. Patrick Cairns, a harpooner from the Sea Unicorn, lives nearby in a cheap room in the suburbs. He can regularly be found in the Sea Witch pub, where he arm wrestles for money and drink. So if you're curious and you don't remember, the Sea Unicorn is the ship or boat, whatever the fuck you want to call it, that Peter Carey served on. So, you know, that's why we had that kid, you know, collect that information for us. Oh, the pouch. Okay, Peter Carey is a non-smoker. Gotcha. How did I not see that? Okay, so check Patrick Cairns. If the pouch belongs to Patrick Cairns, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but still must be proven. That is interesting.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Okay. God damn it. I was just at Baker Street. God damn it. So now I gotta get my sailor suit on. Outfit, whatever. There we are. Alright, so do I need to go to the makeup table? Oh, so I can wear different hair now. Well, let's see. What kind of clothing would be buyable as a sailor? I don't think any of them, actually. Yeah, they all suck. Yeah, fuck this shit. It's stupid.
Now I can approach Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.